Yes, it's been a little while, but the kale shakes are back. You might remember that I used to make these every morning a couple years ago, inspired by Mr. Joe Rogan, and they had a fantastic way of really kicking my day off and making me feel fantastic. But it's easy to get out of a habit of not making these because it takes a lot of effort. I used to go looking for kale on my way home, and the cucumbers and the celery and the apples and the mangoes and all that stuff. But now I've got my gourmet chef of a better half, the love of my life, and now she leaves me for these for me in the morning. So I suck this down before I head off to the office, and then I got my bulletproof on later. So that's fantastic. If you guys don't know what a kale shake is, you need to take some kale and some other vegetables and fruits. Fruits are okay. And blast them up. We use a Vitamix, and I've had this thing for a while, since the Rogan Kale Shake days. And this is a Vitamix if you haven't seen it. It's got a super high power blender that's like, I don't know, a few horsepower or something like that. And you take your kale and your cucumbers and I think my girl uses mango and apples and celery and all that stuff, and just jam it in there and just blast the hell out of it. Those things are so strong that I think if you blast frozen bananas in there, you turn it upside down and they stay in the top, and you can make like ice cream or something crazy. So these things are good. They're not the only option. I know other people use things. My man Roger Frampton, the Supermodels of the Stars, he uses something that like inverts over and it's like a cup or something, because he's a vegan. Big love to the vegans out there. I'm not with you yet, but Timothy Sheaf in the house and Roger Frampton. So anyways, you blast that up, and the key about this thing is you get the pulp in there. And when you put pulp in there, everything changes, because I don't like fruit juice. I think fruit juice is a bad thing. Again, you vegans might not like that. But fruit juice is full of fructose, which is not that far from sucrose, which is basically putting sugar in your body, which, I don't know. If you're a vegan, I guess that's what you got to do to survive, but I don't think it does you any favors. I think you want protein and complex carbohydrates. When you get the pulp in there, it slows that fructose being absorbed by your brain and by fat cells in your body and all the things that give you diabetes and all that stuff. Don't quote me. I'm not a scientist. So there you go. But my key is the pulp. So when you see these cold pressed juices and all that nonsense you see around Shoreditch and all the hipster areas where I hang out, okay, that's better than nothing. I'm with you on the cold press, but get the pulp in there, man. This thing should be a little unpleasant to drink. That means you're doing something right, a lot like kettlebells, right? So just keep that in mind. Blast this up, suck this down. Like I said, it shouldn't be the most pleasant thing in the morning, but I like it. And, it really gives you a lot of roughage, fills your belly up, it changes your eating habits, and it gets you into kind of this detox mind frame. So all hail the kale shake. It's back in my life. I'm doing one a day. Get one in your life. I still can't find a good place to make them because, again, they've got a low shelf life, and the general public doesn't want to eat a bunch of pulp because it doesn't taste nice. Well, here's the news. Things that don't taste nice and feel nice are the things that work, as in hard exercise, high-intensity cardio, getting up early in the morning, working weekends, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. That's my read on kale shakes. Get one of yours, and that's it. I'm out of here. I'm off to the office. Peace.